Hello, I am Lucia Aliotta, an emotional storytelling creator and voice artist from Italy. And if you're listening to this episode, you might be wondering why an Italian woman decided to create a podcast in English to talk about brands, emotions, and voice. Or maybe you're not wondering at all, but I'd like to tell you anyway. I created this podcast because through my work with brands, companies, and people, I started noticing something very simple. Many brands communicate in a correct way, but they don't always manage to truly be felt. They are clear, they are structured, they are efficient, and yet sometimes they feel distant, cold, impersonal. And this is not a strategy problem. Often it's not even a content problem. It's a sensitivity problem. I come from Italy, a complex country full of contradictions, but also deeply trained in listening. We Italians, for better or worse, grew up learning how to read what is not said. So pauses, tone, context. And yes, we gesture a lot too. We know it. But we know also that not everything needs to be explained, that not everything should be rushed, that the way you say something matters just as much as what you say. And while working with international brands, I realized that this kind of sensitivity, which feels almost natural to us, is often missing in the world of branding. So I started doing what I do best, listening. Listening to voices, to narratives, to messages, and asking myself, how do they sound? How do they make us feel? Do they create a relationship or do they simply deliver information? So this podcast was born from these questions. The Italian way of feeling brands is not a podcast meant to teach others how to do marketing. And it's not a podcast about Italy in a folkloristic sense. It's a space for reflection. It's a place to talk about voice, emotion, rhythm, narrative, as strategic tools for brands. So we'll talk about why some communication are perfect, yet leave nothing behind. The role of voice and tone in international brands. The value of time, pause and silence. And how emotional intelligence, and I mean real emotional intelligence, can change the way a brand is perceived. You won't find magic formulas here. You won't find trends. You'll find thoughts, observations, questions. This podcast is for those who work with brands, for those who make decisions, for those who feel that something is missing in communication today, even if they don't always know how to name it. I'll try to give it a name, through my perspective, through my voice, through my Italian sensitivity. So if you like, in the next episodes, we'll explore together this subtle space, the one that exists between a message and the person who listens to it. So welcome. This is the Italian way of feeling brands.